I guess in the broader conversation where we can take this is look at COVID and look at what is done to agri,
as a whole,
or what is firstly Ian saying
to agriculture.
uh, to South Africa, to everyone. Like
To
you mentioned that,
livelihood.
to everyone's livelihoods. Like companies shut down, companies retrench, some companies will never ever come back.
Yeah.
Even if COVID fit, some companies will never ever come back.
Yeah.
Now you have tons of people that are unemployed, abana spani, and the
Yeah.
chances of them ever going back to work.
It's
Some are slim, some are, you know what I'm saying. And so now we already had problems with unemployment and poverty and malnutrition and starvation
Yeah,
pre-COVID,
yeah.
and now COVID showed up. And everything got closed down, and now everyone is retrenched, and now everyone is unemployed.
Yeah.
So what do you do with unemployed people? If you were retrenched, Limasadi, your wife is also retrenched, like the breadwinners in the household are retrenched. So how do you guys still survive? Because looking for work, but the spanica.
Company are closed down.
Vegetable gardens, as we spoke.
Home gardens.
Home gardens are a real thing. We used to be sustained by that. But I think the biggest problem is people have not been taught on how to sustain them. People do not necessarily know the aspects of their soil, the soil conditions. What can I plant when? But it's a very sustainable thing that you guys have the potential to go inform the people on
As farmers.
as farmers,
Yeah.
and even to create business on the broader spectrum. So what's your takes on vegetable gardens in general?
But do you guys think that it's people are not informed, or people don't want, people are so in love, or people are so accustomed to convenience
Yeah.
that
No,
they
that
don't
is-
want
that
to
is-
farm
yeah.
in
But-
their backyards?
Now it's a matter of you have no
the time.
choice.
Yeah, but
No, it's a matter of one year. Like you have no choice. Like whether you like it, you don't like it, you have to do it.
no,
You know what I mean?
at my house we have a very small vegetable garden, and we're using it as a vegetable garden consciously. There's plants in the raw, we got mangoes, small little place. I don't even think that inconveniences me. You know what I'm saying? It's not that much work. You know, plant some
10 minutes a day.
10 minutes
But
a day, go water it.
people just want to go to the shop and buy.
Yeah.
But when the economy is right,
But-
now
No, but it shouldn't be a now thing. It shouldn't be because of COVID. It should
Yeah.
be
no, COVID just made it sparked something.
Yeah.
Or actually, we've been moving away
from
so much.
from our the natural
ways of doing stuff.
doing things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. And this thing, our people are just so accustomed to buying things. Why is that the reason if people are poor? If you're poor, buying things should not be your priority. Like, that's the truth. Like,
But
Now,
they-
even if you're not poor,
yeah,
to maximize your profits, you need to save money.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dog, go to each and every business to maximize your profits. You need to save. So it's not a matter of if you're poor, you don't need to buy. Dog,
Yeah.
even the rich, they know already. I need to save
yeah.
to gain more.
Yeah.
For me, we shouldn't put the tag of poor or rich. We should,
I think his statement or question was, you are already broke. Wapeta already.
you already broke.
But why
wanna
are you
go
still
buy-
buying?
Insist
using
on
money.
buying
Instead
things
of
that you
when
can
you should be
do yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
That is
yeah.
what-
yeah.
It's a societal. What is the word? Societal problem.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
spot on.
You
Yeah,
understand?
because we deal with poverty on a daily basis. We speak of unemployment.
But
we speak of,
you know, the other thing that I've noticed is we as a people, we have a lot of pride. Since we are in a capitalist system, but I'm taking it too far. But we are so used to horeka. So once you have, we know our issues as a people. Once I have a food garden,
yeah,
I think and it's not the main reason, but it's a contributing factor.
yeah.
You don't want people to assume that Alena Zaga, that's why Lense Garden.
Oh,
La
yeah,
Sole
yeah,
egos
yeah,
and
yeah.
pride.
Egos,
Or La Sole, di tamatinya La Sole alona. Na le cabbage La Sole Frosta. That is also a big thing.
But just on this thing of home gardens, I personally think we have the capability of showing the people and doing the vegetable gardens.
No, but that is what we were trying to do on previous weeks. We have a garden.
We started
yeah,
basically.
We actually have a garden here on the farm. A smaller garden, just to feed us
Yeah.
and the workers here on the farm.
Self-sustaining.
Self-sustaining. We don't, look, we are farmers. We know how to do this.
You have the
thing.
skill.
So
We
why
have-
would
we
I
have
go
the
to
skill.
these big companies
but-
and buy?
Yeah, we need to start here.
No,
It's
it's very true. And I also wanted to highlight what Gaddafi said, that the problem is we're so concerned with what other people think. For me, if you can collectively change how everybody thinks, where it's not something to be looked down at that I have a garden. Well, I'm proud. When I nugget to the cabbage chicken, look at how my produce is doing. You know, like,
It becomes competition.
It becomes a thing. It becomes a thing.
Let me come show you.
That is
Like you're going to buy go there.
I don't do that around here.
dog,
and it's not so difficult. If you tell the community, alles fine, you guys don't have work. You're not even in a position where you can look down on anybody's hustle. Everyone out to me. You know, I forgot who was telling me this idea that, look, these grants that governments are giving out, I forgot, they based it off this other bank. Well, I forgot how that bank works. But it was a bank, I just forgot all the details. But how it worked, that guy used to actually give loans to the poor.
Yeah.
That's how it worked. He didn't use the system of banks where you have to check your credit, see that you actually we can hold you liable. He was like, look, you are the poor, I'm gonna give you so much, you're gonna produce, and then you're gonna come back. If we see your produce, we're gonna give you more. And I think that's one thing we can do as government. To say, look, Rabafadi grant, but what are they doing with the grant? We have to tell them that, look, you guys need to start investing in your own human capital. You have land, you are poor, you're getting grants from us. Like Alpha 350, can you go produce something out of that 350?
Those grants were supposed to come with such messaging.
Such messaging. What can you produce?
350 kore ke kickstart ya.
Kickstart ya
O tlo i-sustain
gago,
ka yona.
o fihla da. And then this is where I think, because for me, we genuinely need the agricultural sector to alleviate poverty. Because poverty is beyond not having money. It's not having food on the table.
That is the thing.
That is the thing. That's the main issue. And if you can give them a system where, you know, we're going to pay you for the good work that you do, for you sustaining yourself. Now for 350, it's a grant. But with 350, if you can buy so many seeds and we can start seeing your cultivation coming up, for 500 next time. You know, if you can also sell us stuff back.
Oh, so the grant system should actually be
it should be like an incentive.
incentive.
But the thing is, South Africa is a capitalist
System.
country.
But is that working for us? No, it's not. That's where I think the biggest issue is. We have to acknowledge that we are suffering, and we are struggling from unemployment. We are struggling from poverty, and it's this capitalistic system that it currently is. It's failing us. So what are the alternatives?
I think people should also and we could drag this thing, but I think just in conclusion, if people realize that how much money you can save by having your own garden,
That's
like
true.
the vegetable every day you
yeah,
reckon the
yeah,
veg. If
yeah.
people could realize how much money you can save by having a garden, and how healthy it is by growing your own, and how convenient it is.
Because they don't have what do you guys call the fertilizers.
Can I just add to maybe say something on you guys, man? It's quite difficult to think of making money when you're struggling to survive.
Yeah.
When you're struggling to have your basic needs.
What is that? Maslow's needs of
Maslow's,
hierarchy.
Maslow's hierarchy of needs.
But we should be aware of that, because if I have nothing to eat today, I can't be worried about get plant and then get my harvest after 3 months. Like that is quite difficult to do, and we should be aware of that in whatever we say. I believe, or if that's what you're saying, the government then should say, okay, we're giving you this 350. From now on, we don't give you money.
Yeah. I don't think
Meat and we're not giving you money anymore. We're giving you something to survive for you to start something.
Fela.
no, it's all on Asia.
Wena o na le shebo ka jareteng.
Yeah. And I also think
that is something that we should look at, and man, just to for me on my side, just to wrap up, we should be aware of that. Then
I also think like it should be a phased approach. So I can go flat 350, then overnight I offer it. For 350, And yes, we will try to
For maybe 2 months.
2 months. You know, at least at Tomo Jumper, okay, there's some vegetable going. We're gonna give you guys more than just resources. You know, refer resources that I also believe could be intellectual capacity. Ruta. And Naruto and next door, we're telling you guys what the truth is. Or Spani and poverty looks this way, and this is the only way that you guys can sustain yourself.